Have you ever wondered if the fruits you're eating are actually helping or quietly harming your health after 60? It might sound surprising, but some fruits that seem healthy on the surface could actually be doing more harm than good as we age. Meanwhile, other fruits, often overlooked, can dramatically boost your energy, improve digestion, and even protect your heart and brain. In fact, research from the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health shows that certain fruits can reduce the risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline, especially in older adults. So if you're over 60 or care about someone who is, this video is for you. If there's one fruit you should always have stocked in your fridge or freezer after 60, it's blueberries. These little blue gems are packed with antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which have been linked to better brain health, memory retention, and reduced risk of cognitive decline. A study by researchers at Tufts University's Human Nutrition Research Center on Aging found that older adults who consume blueberries daily experienced significant improvements in memory and focus. The antioxidants in blueberries fight off oxidative stress in the brain, a process that accelerates with age and contributes to mental fog and forgetfulness. Blueberries are also low on the glycemic index, meaning they won't cause a big spike in blood sugar, which is especially important for seniors managing diabetes or insulin resistance. Plus, they're anti-inflammatory, support heart health, and promote better circulation. How to eat them. Toss a handful into your morning oatmeal. Blend them into a smoothie or just eat them fresh as a snack. For added convenience, frozen blueberries are just as nutritious and last longer. Just make sure they're unsweetened. So if you want to stay sharp, protect your memory, and reduce your risk of age-related cognitive diseases, make blueberries a daily habit. Papaya. Your digestive system's best friend. As we get older, digestion becomes a little trickier. Issues like bloating, constipation, or heartburn are more common, and that's where papaya comes in. This tropical fruit is rich in an enzyme called papain, which helps break down proteins and supports smoother digestion, something the body naturally struggles with more after age 60. According to findings from the Mayo Clinic, papaya can be especially beneficial for seniors dealing with digestive discomfort. It's also loaded with vitamin C, which boosts the immune system and supports healthy skin and joints. In fact, just 1 cup of papaya delivers over 150% of your daily vitamin C needs. Beyond that, papaya contains carotenoids, including beta-carotene and lycopene, which have been shown to reduce the risk of macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in seniors. The fruit's high water and fiber content also help keep things moving, making it ideal for those prone to constipation. How to eat it. Enjoy fresh papaya chunks as a snack, add them to a salad, or drizzle with a bit of lime juice for a tropical treat. You can even blend it into smoothies for a naturally sweet boost. If digestion has become more of a challenge with age, papaya might be exactly what your gut needs. Apples, the heart's favorite fruit. You've heard the saying, "An apple a day keeps the doctor away." Well, after 60, that might be more true than ever. Apples are high in soluble fiber, particularly pectin, which helps lower cholesterol levels and support a healthier heart, something seniors should always keep top of mind. Research from Johns Hopkins University has shown that diets rich in fiber, like the kind found in apples, can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, 2 of the leading causes of death in people over 60. Apples also contain quercetin, a plant compound that helps lower inflammation and supports lung health, another common concern as we age. What makes apples especially valuable for seniors is their versatility and ease of digestion. They're filling, low in calories, and help control blood sugar levels, especially when eaten with the skin, which is rich in polyphenols and additional fiber. How to eat them? Grab a crisp apple as a snack, slice it into oatmeal, or pair it with a tablespoon of peanut butter for a protein-packed mini meal. Baked apples with cinnamon also make a delicious, healthy dessert option. They're convenient, portable, and incredibly good for your heart. No wonder apples remain a top fruit choice for people over 60.4. Avocado, the brain and joint protector technically. A fruit, even though we often treat it like a veggie, avocado is one of the best foods you can eat after 60, especially for your brain, joints, and heart. Rich in monounsaturated fats, avocados help lower bad cholesterol, increase good cholesterol, and improve nutrient absorption from other foods. A study published by researchers at UCLA's Center for Human Nutrition showed that seniors who included avocado in their daily diets had better cognitive performance and improved levels of lutein, a compound linked to brain function and eye health. Avocados are also a great source of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, and vitamin K, which supports bone health and reduces the risk of fractures, an important consideration for aging adults. Plus, the anti-inflammatory benefits of their healthy fats may help ease arthritis and joint pain, making everyday movement easier and more comfortable. How to eat it? Spread avocado on whole grain toast, add slices to salads, or mash it into guacamole. You can even add it to smoothies for a creamy texture and healthy fat boost. Just watch portion size, since avocados are calorie-dense. If you're looking for a fruit that protects your mind, eases your joints, and supports overall longevity, avocado deserves a regular spot on your plate. Grapes in excess. A hidden sugar bomb at first glance, grapes seem like the perfect snack, sweet, juicy, and bite-sized. But for people over 60, especially those managing blood sugar or trying to lose weight, grapes can be surprisingly problematic. Grapes are high in natural sugars, and while they're not as bad as processed sweets, they lack the fiber needed to slow down the sugar absorption process. This means they can spike blood sugar levels quickly. According to the American Diabetes Association, foods like grapes, when eaten in large quantities, can contribute to insulin resistance over time, especially in older adults whose metabolism slows down with age. Plus, it's dangerously easy to overeat them. 1 cup of grapes contains nearly 23 grams of sugar, and many people consume double or triple that amount without realizing it. The risk: for seniors with prediabetes, diabetes, or heart conditions, this sugar load can lead to blood sugar crashes, energy slumps, and even promote weight gain around the midsection, where it's most dangerous. Better alternative: try berries like blueberries, raspberries, or strawberries. They're lower in sugar, higher in fiber, and loaded with antioxidants that support brain and heart health. In moderation, grapes aren't poison, but if you're over 60 and eating them daily or in large amounts, it's time to scale back. Bananas, overripe, a glycemic time. Bomb bananas are often considered a healthy go-to snack, but after 60, especially if you're eating overripe bananas, you may be doing more harm than good. As bananas ripen, their starches convert into simple sugars, which can dramatically raise their glycemic index, GI. A high GI means the fruit can cause your blood sugar to spike and then crash, which may leave you feeling tired, irritable, or craving more sugar. This is especially risky for seniors managing type 2 diabetes or insulin sensitivity. The Cleveland Clinic warns that older adults should be cautious with high GI fruits, and overripe bananas are near the top of that list. Even though they contain potassium and vitamin B6, the rapid sugar spike they cause can outweigh the benefits, especially if you're already eating other carbs throughout the day. The risk: regular consumption of overripe bananas may contribute to blood sugar instability, weight gain, and even interfere with certain medications, especially blood pressure meds due to their potassium load. Better alternative: opt for greener bananas, which are lower in sugar and higher in resistant starch, or swap them out for fiber-rich fruits like pears or apples, which provide slower energy release. Bananas aren't off limits entirely, but if they're speckled and mushy, they may be better off in a compost bin than in your breakfast bowl. Canned pineapple. A syrupy, sugar-trapped fresh pineapple can have some great health benefits, but the canned version? That's a whole different story, especially for seniors trying to keep blood sugar, weight, and inflammation in check. Canned pineapple, especially the kind packed in heavy syrup, contains added sugars that can skyrocket its glycemic load. A single cup of canned pineapple in syrup can contain over 30 grams of sugar, which is more than many sodas. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, added sugar consumption is directly linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, obesity, and cardiovascular disease. Three major concerns for those over 60. Canned fruits also tend to be high in preservatives and low in fiber, which means your body absorbs the sugars even faster. That sugar surge can lead to inflammation, fatigue, and even joint pain, issues that become harder to manage with age. The risk: regularly eating canned fruits like pineapple in syrup can worsen conditions like arthritis, metabolic syndrome, and fatty liver disease, conditions already more common in older adults. Better alternative: choose fresh pineapple or look for canned pineapple in 100% juice, not syrup. Better yet, pair it with some protein or healthy fat, like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese, to slow sugar absorption. If it's soaking in syrup, it's best to skip it entirely. Your body will thank you. Mangoes, if diabetic or pre-diabetic. A tropical sugar spike, there's no denying it. Mangoes are delicious. But for people over 60, especially those who are diabetic, pre-diabetic, or overweight, mangoes might need to come off the menu. Mangoes are one of the highest sugar fruits you can eat, with over 45 grams of sugar in a single large mango. And because they taste so sweet, it's easy to go overboard. While they do contain beneficial nutrients like vitamin A and C, their high sugar content makes them a risky choice for blood sugar control. According to studies conducted by Stanford Medicine, seniors with insulin resistance should be particularly cautious with tropical fruits like mangoes. When eaten alone, they can cause a dramatic spike in glucose levels, followed by an energy crash, a pattern that's hard on the pancreas and can contribute to long-term metabolic decline. The risk: for seniors managing diabetes or trying to reduce inflammation, mangoes can quickly undo progress. That's especially true if you're already consuming hidden sugars in beverages, cereals, or snacks. Better alternative: try kiwi, which is lower in sugar, high in vitamin C, and contains natural enzymes that support digestion. Another great swap is green apples. Less sugar, more fiber. Mangoes may be the king of tropical fruit, but for your long-term health, it might be time to dethrone them. Now that we've covered the best and worst fruits for people over 60, let's talk about how to get the most out of the fruits you do eat. Because believe it or not, when and how you eat fruit can have a major impact on your energy, digestion, and blood sugar levels. First, one of the most important tips: focus on whole fruits, not fruit juices. According to the Harvard T.H. Chan School of Public Health, whole fruits deliver the full package: fiber, vitamins, water content, and slower sugar absorption. Fruit juices, Even the 100% natural kinds strip away the fiber and deliver a quick hit of sugar that can spike your blood glucose and leave you feeling drained. Next up, timing matters. Try to eat fruit earlier in the day, at breakfast, or as a mid-morning snack, when your body is better equipped to metabolize natural sugars. Eating fruit late at night can lead to sugar being stored as fat, especially if your activity levels are low in the evening. Also, always try to pair fruit with a source of protein or healthy fat. For example, have apple slices with almond butter, or berries with Greek yogurt. This combination slows digestion and helps prevent blood sugar crashes, which are more common as we age. And here's something that surprises a lot of people. Frozen fruit can be just as healthy as fresh. In fact, in some cases, frozen fruit is flash frozen at peak ripeness, locking in nutrients that may degrade during transport and storage of fresh produce. Just make sure there's no added sugar in the frozen options you choose. So, let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today, because these fruit choices can have a real, measurable impact on your health, especially after 60. We started with 4 fruits you must eat to support your mind, heart, joints, and digestion. Blueberries for brain health and memory. Backed by studies from Tufts University. Papaya to improve digestion and ease inflammation. Apples, the heart-healthy powerhouse packed with fiber. And avocados loaded with healthy fats for brain and joint protection. Then we uncovered 4 fruits you should avoid or limit after 60. Grapes, because of their high sugar and low fiber. Overripe. Bananas, which can cause blood sugar spikes. Canned pineapple in syrup, a hidden sugar bomb. And mangoes, which may be too high in sugar for those with diabetes or pre-diabetes. But it doesn't stop there. We also explored smart strategies to help you get the most out of the fruits you enjoy, like eating them with protein or fat to stabilize energy, choosing whole fruits over juice, and rotating your choices to cover all your nutritional bases. As research from institutions like the Harvard School of Public Health has shown, fruit can be a powerful ally or an unexpected enemy, depending on how and when it's consumed, especially in your golden years. Here's the big takeaway. Fruit isn't just about sweetness, it's about strategy. The right fruits, eaten in the right way, can help you feel stronger, sharper, and more energized every day. So as you move forward, don't just eat fruit. Eat smart. Your body will thank you. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And drop a comment below. What's your favorite fruit? And did it make the good list or the bad list? Thanks for watching, and stay healthy, strong, and vibrant at every age. Finally, don't forget about variety. Rotating your fruits each week exposes your body to a wider range of nutrients and antioxidants, which helps support immunity, skin health, and gut diversity. Eating fruit the right way can be a powerful tool for longevity, mobility, and mental clarity. Just a few smart adjustments can make all the difference. So let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today, because these fruit choices can have a real, measurable impact on your health, especially after 60. We started with 4 fruits you must eat to support your mind, heart, joints, and digestion. Blueberries for brain health and memory, backed by studies from Tufts University. Papaya to improve digestion and ease inflammation. Apples, the heart-healthy powerhouse packed with fiber. And avocados, loaded with healthy fats for brain and joint protection. Then we uncovered 4 fruits you should avoid or limit after 60. Grapes, because of their high sugar and low fiber. Overripe bananas, which can cause blood sugar spikes. Canned pineapple in syrup, a hidden sugar bomb. And mangoes, which may be too high in sugar for those with diabetes or pre-diabetes. But it doesn't stop there. We also explored smart strategies to help you get the most out of the fruits you enjoy, like eating them with protein or fat to stabilize energy, choosing whole fruits over juice, and rotating your choices to cover all your nutritional bases. As research from institutions like the Harvard School of Public Health has shown, fruit can be a powerful ally or an unexpected enemy, depending on how and when it's consumed, especially in your golden years. Here's the big takeaway. Fruit isn't just about sweetness, it's about strategy. The right fruits, eaten in the right way, can help you feel stronger, sharper, and more energized every day. So as you move forward, don't just eat fruit, eat smart. Your body will thank you. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. And drop a comment below. What's your favorite fruit? And did it make the good list or the bad list? Thanks for watching, and stay healthy, strong, and vibrant at every age.